The wagon bumped along a rough road, leaving the lights of Silverhaven far behind. The cloaked driver didn't speak, just focused on driving. Elara sat in the back, wrapped in a rough blanket Kaelen had given her. The only sounds were the creaking wheels and the soft steps of the ponies in the quiet night. Kaelen sat across from her. He looked relaxed, but his eyes were always moving, watching the moonlit hills and woods around them for any sign of danger. The silence between them felt heavy, filled with unasked questions and the fresh memory of violence. Elara kept thinking about Master Finian, his kind face, how suddenly and cruelly he had died. Guilt ate at her. Was he hurt because of her? Was this the cost of her father's secret life? Kaelen glanced at her. No, he agreed quietly. He didn't. The hand doesn't care who gets hurt. They only see their goals, things in their way, and things they can use. Finian was in their way. He paused, his eyes looking at the spot where the map piece was hidden under her tunic, as something they want to get one way or another. His blunt words were shocking, but they made her situation clear. She wasn't just Elara Vance, the mapmaker in disgrace. She held something powerful, something dangerous enough that people would kill for it. This Cipher map, she started, needing to understand. What is it? My father called it a key. It's more than just a map, Kaelen said, leaning forward a little. The Weavers were the ones who built the old magic, who shaped this land before the Sundering. Their power wasn't just raw force, it was detailed, woven into the land itself. People believe the Cipher is the master key to their greatest creations, maybe even to Mithralis, the lost city where their power was strongest. And the Obsidian Hand wants this power. They think controlling Weaver magic is the only way to bring Etheria back together, to create order out of the chaos the Sundering left. They see themselves as heroes, willing to do anything, sacrifice anyone for their goal. He leaned back again, looking serious. Their methods are thorough. As morning started to lighten the sky with pale colors, the wagon slowed down. They had reached a thick forest with old, twisted trees whose branches tangled together overhead. The air felt cooler here, smelling like damp earth and pine trees. The driver pulled the wagon off the road, hiding it among some tall ferns. We walk from here, Kaelen said, jumping down easily. The paths ahead aren't good for wagons, and walking is harder to track. He put on a backpack Elara hadn't seen before, checking the straps. He handed her a water skin and a small bag of dried fruit and hard bread. Eat, it's a few hours' walk to where Reese is staying. The forest felt different from the city. Older, wilder, like it was watching them quietly. Elara, used to seeing landscapes as lines on paper, started noticing things differently. Faint animal tracks, the way the wind moved the leaves, the quiet hum of natural magic in the ground. It was very different from the noisy magic of Silverhaven. Kaelen walked ahead, easily finding his way along the overgrown path like he knew the wilderness well. He pointed out dangers, loose rocks, hidden roots, with quick, simple hand signals. Even though she was scared and tired, Elara felt a grudging respect for his skill. He was clearly a man who knew how to survive. As they climbed higher into the wooded hills, the map piece under Elara's tunic seemed to hum stronger, pulling gently in one direction. Elara frowned, focusing. It wasn't just humming anymore, it felt like a compass needle pointing towards something unseen. The map piece, she said, stopping Kaelen by touching his arm. It's reacting, pulling this way. She pointed slightly off their current path, towards a thicker part of the woods. Kaelen stopped, instantly alert. He slowly drew his knife, looking around at the trees. Reacting to what? I don't know. Another source of magic? It feels similar to the map piece, but weaker, fainter. He thought about this, his eyes narrowed. Reese's place is that way, he said, pointing along their original path. But the hand might set magic traps or lures, or, he paused, it could be another map piece. The idea hung in the air, Finding another piece of the cipher map so soon seemed unlikely, but the pull Elara felt was real. It meant changing their plan, taking a risk, but it was also the first real clue the map itself had given them. "We should check it out," Elara said, surprised by her own firm tone. "Carefully." Kaelen looked at her for a long moment, his grey eyes studying her face. He seemed to weigh the danger against the possible reward and the certainty in her voice. Finally, he gave a short nod. "All right, but stay alert and stay behind me." Finally, he gave a short nod. "All right, but stay alert and stay behind me."